Hi, welcome to Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. Dr. Sandhu here. Today I want to share some information with you about health and what that actually encompasses. I also want to give you a little synopsis about nutrition and give you some basic facts about that as well. So, health. What is health? Health is a combination of three things. Firstly, it's to do with the physical, which obviously is your body, and most importantly, it's to do with your nervous system. That's basically your brain, and your brain comes down into your body and gives every single organ, muscle, joint, tissue, cell, life. It's how everything works in your body. So that's the first part. And it's really important to make sure that that is working well and viable. And one of the ways to do that is obviously to ensure that there are no malpositions in your vertebra that are interfering with the nerve. And as a chiropractor, that is primarily what I do. It's also the exercise that you take or don't take, the general movements that we make on a daily basis, which obviously involves work where you may be sitting for hours on end in front of a computer, but also what we then do when we get home. Do we slouch? Do we sit on a sofa? So just general daily movements of our bodies. So the kind of stresses that we're going to be putting on ourselves physically. So that's pillar one. Now the second most important thing that affects your general health is your nutrition. Now, nutrition is really important, and we all know that saying, you are what you eat. But actually, more importantly, is you are what you don't eat. What you don't eat. So, let me just repeat that. So, you are what you don't eat. Now, that's really important because, like anything, for example, if you were making a cake, you would need the right ingredients. If you miss just one ingredient, you're not going to have an ideal cake. And we are an amalgamation of lots of ingredients. And all those ingredients are multivitamins and minerals, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. And if we don't get that combination right, or we take the wrong combination, or we take too much of one thing, then that's going to have a direct effect on our health. So that would be number two pillar. Now the third pillar on our health is our emotions. Now, emotions are important because emotions are basically, they're just chemicals. They're chemicals which create thoughts in our head. But more importantly, every single thought that you have creates a change in your body, because the exact chemicals that have created that thought are found in every single cell in your body. They've actually proven that when you have a thought and you create the chemicals and neurotransmitters in your brain, those transmitters are also found in every cell of your body at the same time. So you are affecting every cell in your body with every thought that you have. And one of the most common problems and the biggest problems in the world today is stress. And that, unfortunately, is the number one and underlying cause for the majority of people's health problems. So those three pillars are what add up to health. And how do we ensure that we get the best out of all that? Well, one of the things that we do, certainly here at this clinic, is that it's our mission to help you to have an understanding of what all those three things could mean to you. Primarily, you're going to get a very good chiropractic treatment, but also you're going to get educated on nutrition. You're also going to get educated on emotions and stress and how perhaps you can find ways to deal with that. Because here we're committed to helping you achieve the best health that you can. So I look forward to seeing you and to sharing my knowledge and information with you. See you soon. Bye-bye now.